You're walking alone through a forest in the middle of the night. It's completely silent. Every step echoes through the trees. You can't see anyone, but you know you're not alone. Somewhere in the darkness, other hunters are hiding. You don't know who they are. You don't know what they want. And if they discover where you are, they won't take the risk of finding out whether you're friendly. They'll eliminate you first. Because in a dark forest, the only way to survive is to stay hidden. Now imagine that forest isn't on Earth. Imagine it's the universe itself. For decades, we've searched the stars for signs of intelligent life. We've built powerful telescopes. We've listened for mysterious signals. We've even sent messages into deep space, hoping someone would answer. But what if that was a mistake? What if the reason the universe is silent isn't because nobody is out there, but because everyone is hiding? This terrifying idea has a name: the dark forest theory. And if it's true, humanity may have already made the biggest mistake in its history. If you enjoyed exploring one of the universe's most chilling mysteries, don't forget to subscribe to Space Chronicles. The universe is unimaginably vast. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, contains hundreds of billions of stars. And beyond it, there are billions of other galaxies spread across the cosmos. Many of those stars have planets. Some of those planets may be very similar to Earth. When you look at numbers like these, it seems almost impossible that humanity is the only intelligent civilization in the universe. So where is everyone? Why haven't we detected a single alien civilization? No unmistakable radio message, no giant space structures, no confirmed spacecraft, nothing, just silence. This question has puzzled scientists for generations. In 1950, while having lunch with his colleagues, the physicist Enrico Fermi suddenly asked a simple question: "Where is everybody?" He wasn't talking about the people in the room. He was talking about intelligent life beyond Earth. If the universe is so old and so unimaginably large, then advanced civilizations should have had millions, even billions of years to spread across the galaxy. By now, we should have seen some sign that they exist, but we haven't. That contradiction became known as the Fermi Paradox. For decades, scientists have searched for an answer. Maybe intelligent life is incredibly rare. Maybe civilizations destroy themselves before they can explore space. Or maybe the answer is far more unsettling. What if alien civilizations aren't silent because they're alone? What if they're silent because making yourself known is the most dangerous thing you could ever do? And that is where the dark forest theory begins. If the universe really is filled with intelligent civilizations, why doesn't anyone speak? The dark forest theory offers a simple but terrifying answer. Every civilization is like a hunter moving silently through a dark forest. Hidden, alert, always listening. In a forest like that, making noise is dangerous. You don't know who's hiding nearby. You don't know if they're peaceful, or if they're simply waiting for someone to reveal their position. Now apply that same logic to the universe. Every planet with intelligent life could be another hunter. Watching, listening, trying to survive. The problem is that no civilization can ever be certain of another civilization's intentions. Even if they claim to be peaceful, how could you ever know they're telling the truth? And if you wait too long to find out, it may already be too late. So instead of taking the risk, the safest choice is to remain silent. Never reveal your location. Never draw attention to yourself. Because the moment another civilization knows exactly where you are, you've also given them the opportunity to destroy you. In a universe where survival is everything, staying hidden may be the only rule that matters. And that's the chilling idea behind the dark forest theory. Maybe the universe isn't silent because it's empty. Maybe it's silent because everyone is trying to stay alive. At first, the dark forest theory sounds almost impossible to believe. Why would an advanced civilization fear another civilization before they've ever met? The answer is surprisingly simple. In space, trust is almost impossible. Imagine receiving a message from a civilization thousands of light years away. The message says they're peaceful. Would you believe them? You can't meet them. You can't verify what they're saying. And you have no way of knowing what they're truly capable of. For all you know, they may have technology far beyond anything humanity has ever imagined. Or perhaps they're weaker than you today. But what about tomorrow? A civilization can advance incredibly quickly. Given enough time, today's weakest civilization could become tomorrow's greatest threat. And in a universe where survival comes first, waiting for proof could be the biggest mistake you ever make. That's why the dark forest theory reaches such a chilling conclusion. The safest civilization isn't the strongest one. It's the one that remains hidden. The one that never reveals its location. The one that stays silent while the rest of the universe listens. Because in a dark forest, the first one to make a sound may also be the first one to disappear. If the dark forest theory is true, then humanity may have already broken its most important rule. For decades, we've searched the universe for signs of intelligent life. But we haven't just been listening. We've also been broadcasting. Every radio signal, every television transmission, every radar pulse has traveled beyond Earth and into the darkness of space. Like ripples spreading across a quiet lake, our presence has been expanding farther into the universe every single year. And in 1974, humanity did something even more extraordinary. Using the Arecibo radio telescope, scientists deliberately sent a powerful message toward a distant star cluster. The message contained information about our civilization. It described who we are, where we live, and even what human beings look like. It was humanity's first attempt to introduce itself to the cosmos, a simple greeting sent into an ocean of stars. Most scientists believe the chances of another civilization receiving that message are incredibly small. The universe is simply too vast, and the signal becomes weaker the farther it travels. But the dark forest theory asks a different question. What if even the smallest chance is still too much? What if somewhere in the darkness, someone heard us? If the universe really is a dark forest, every signal we send could be announcing exactly where we are. And if that's true, the greatest danger to humanity may not be the message we receive. It may be the one we've already sent. Maybe the universe is silent because we're truly alone. Or maybe countless civilizations are already out there, watching, waiting, choosing not to be seen. We'll probably never know whether the dark forest theory is true. But every time humanity points a telescope toward the stars, every time we search for another civilization or send another message into the darkness, we're taking a chance that somewhere, someone is listening. Someone we've never met, someone whose intentions we'll never truly know. Perhaps the greatest mystery isn't whether alien life exists. Perhaps the greatest mystery is whether they've been avoiding us all along. The universe has remained silent for billions of years. Maybe that silence is simply the emptiness of space. Or maybe it's the oldest survival rule in the cosmos. Stay hidden, stay quiet, stay alive. If that rule is real, then survival may not belong to the strongest civilization. It may belong to the one that is never found. So let me leave you with one final question. If the future of humanity were in your hands, would you send another message into space? Or would you choose silence? Because if the dark forest theory is right, the most dangerous words humanity could ever speak are, "We are here."